What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're hunting 50p's again. We're trying our best to complete this collection of this book. We've got another 250 squid there from the post office. We've got our collection so far. That is the wrong book. 1 second. As if by magic, that is the right book. Key dates from the last time, just the 2008 Britannia. As we always do, we check for the key dates afterwards and let you know at the beginning of the next hunt. What do we still need? Of course, one gap in the bottom right. It's the Kew Gardens, and then 12 Olympics in total. Everything else we've got. Nice WWF there. That was a recent addition, basketball. But we're still needing lots on that page. 6 on that page. Tennis we picked up recently. That was good. Got wrestling. That's another nice one to have ticked off. We've got Jemima. We've got Isaac Newton. Been a long time since we found either of those though. When we first started the videos, we were finding ducks and Newtons all the time, but not found one for a long time now. And again, 2018 Potters. Been so long since we found a Flopsy or a Peter Rabbit. It would be nice to find one of those if we don't get some progress on the book. Then of course we've got Brexit, which is the most recent circulated release. There's our territories and a couple of minor errors, a Swiss and a South Korean coin that came in the 50p bags. Let's get into it. We've waffled long enough. 250 from the post office. Our last lot from the post office wasn't very good, but we go again, guys. Sealed bags again, so it could be anything, could be nothing. Hope not. Get into it. Some people have still been having luck. It's not just me having the duff luck. It's getting so tough though, I think. In general, there's our first commemorative find. Christopher Ironside, famous and epic coin designer. And this one's to commemorate him. As I said, we will check through for the key dates at the end. If you don't know what the key dates are, you've got the Britannia, that's this one. 2008 is a low mintage. And then the Shield, when we find one, this one. There's a low vintage one in 2017, but the ones you're really looking for is one that's perhaps been broken out of a year set. And for that you're looking for 2009, 2010, 2011, 2016 and 2018. I think I've got that right. Messed myself up saying it so slowly. I usually reel them off, you know. 9, 10, 11, 16, 18, yeah. And we don't think at this point there's any 2020 shields in circulation. So if you come across one of those as well, definitely worth hanging on to. If you're watching this later in the year, do check the date of filming, because there may well be plenty of them around by now. Who knows what the future holds. There's our second find only, and that's Roger Bannister's 4-minute mile. Another common one though. There's another find for us. We're not seeing as many of these as we once were. There's Sherlock Holmes. It is a really cool design, but one we're not sure on the mintage figures for. It's not going to be super rare. There's no way it's going to be super rare, but I don't think it's going to be as common as we first thought. Nowhere near as abundant as the People Act was. and that ended up only having a mintage of 9 million after everybody thought it was going to be rivaling Benjamin Bunny for the most circulated. Wow, this isn't going too well, is it? There's a Paddington. Did you see him? Was that the Tower of London one? Yeah. Paddington at the Tower of London. Again, another one from 2019 that we don't know mintage figures for yet. And another Sherlock. I think it's been a long time since we found 2 in a hunt. Found 2 already. I'm still keeping my Sherlocks. I know a lot of people probably aren't, but down here we don't find them as much as you guys up in the north there and up in Scotland. The 2 Paddingtons I had absolutely coming out of my ears. Jeez. Well, that was a Britannia at one stage of its life. And there's another Sherlock. What about all of you guys? How many Sherlocks do you have? How many of the 2019 Paddingtons have you came across? Are you still keeping any of them when you find them? And what team are you on? You see that one there? It's pretty faint on that one, but I believe that's improper annealing, I've recently learned, when you get this darker stripe. It's where part of the finishing process hasn't been done properly. I remember talking about it in one of my very, very early videos actually, where I found quite a few of them with those kind of red stripes running across them. We'll keep an eye out for one, a good example of one, see if I can show you what I mean. Oh, we're trying to be positive here, guys, but I just think so many people bank their coins with the post office that chances are you're going to get a lot of people's hunts that are getting paid in. There's Paddington at St Paul's Cathedral, and that's all 3 of the 2019s found. Perhaps it's just the general reduction of commemorative coins in circulation, but some people are still having cracking hunts. UK Coin Hunt. Watched a hunt of his, was it last night I watched that? And he found so many goodies. There's a Team GB 2016. Probably our find of the hunt so far, to be honest. I've started keeping them. They're becoming more scarce. Because they've got the athlete on there and that Olympic tie-in, even though it's not part of the 2012 set, people tend to hold on to them, I think. It's certainly becoming a little more scarce. Not sure on the mintage on it, to be honest, off the top of my head, but it's not a low one. Mini spoiler, we're going to have a new series coming soon. It's going to be based around coin hunts. And we're going to spice it up a little bit. There's a Benjamin Bunny. One we can sign and send back out into the wild, see if somebody finds it. We're going to start doing that. We have started doing that already. Not quite decided on what to write on them yet, a signature or an L. The ones I've sent out so far, I've done a bit of a mixture, but need to decide on something. But yeah, I was saying about the new series, it's going to be a a versus series, so I'll be going up against some other coin tubers. There's a Victoria Cross Heroic Axe there. Awesome design, but a pretty common coin. And followed up with the Commonwealth Games Glasgow. Again, a pretty cool design, I think. With the cross there. But again, pretty common. Yeah, we're going to be going up against some other coin tubers. Got a couple of people who are up for it at the moment. I'm sure we can rope a few more in, perhaps. But essentially it's going to be, there's Battle of Hastings 2016. Not what the papers are saying it's worth at the moment, just to clarify, in case we've got any new people watching. But yeah, essentially it's going to be whoever finds the best stuff gets to keep their finds. And whoever doesn't quite find as good stuff as the other person, although I'm sure they'll find things, we'll have to put them back into circulation, essentially. So we're going to do that. We might do a variation on it at times where we perhaps give the coins away rather than put them into circulation. Though I don't think that's quite as soul destroying, because you know it's going to somebody who's going to appreciate it, whereas discarding it, putting it back into circulation, yeah, a bit more soul destroying, I think. There's a 50p dictionary, 250 years, very, very common. That'll be something. And there's a Benjamin Bunny as well. There's Paddington at St Paul's, 2 of those now. And another Benjamin for us to squiggle on. Do have to check, make sure no one else has already signed it. That would be super cool. Find one of Christopher's. I know somebody found one of Christopher's in a recent coin hunt. I don't think they weren't recording it, but I've seen the pictures on social media. That is a pretty shiny 2004. A few scratches though. There's 2017's The Tale of Peter Rabbit. One of the most common 50p's in circulation. Hey, I thought that text looked different just as I flipped it. There's a find. It's a 2014 Bailiwick of Jersey. We'll have to check in a second, see if that's a new date for our Jersey. Date run of 50p's. Though something's telling me we've already got that one. I might be wrong. I know we've got the 97 and 2002, and then maybe that one. Might be wrong. No, 2009, 2005, and 97. So yeah, that's a new date. 2014. Awesome. Find of the hunt. Something new for the book. And now 4 different dates of the Jersey 50p we've found since we've been hunting 50p's on the channel. Not the most exciting design because every year is the same. It's still cool to find and nice to keep finding different dates of it. There's another 2017's Tale of Peter Rabbit. Yeah, let me know what you think about that idea of the series. Perhaps it'll be, maybe we'll spin a wheel. Do we have to put it in circulation? Do we have to give it away? Do we have to send it to the other person who won? But yeah, we're working on the finer details and a scoring system. I don't want to pinch someone else's scoring system, so we're going to do our own, I think. But yeah, any input or ideas? Don't shout at me too much for wanting to put coins back into circulation. It gives you guys a chance to find them instead of whoever found it keeping it. There's another Paddington at the Tower. That's 3 Sherlocks and 2 for both the Paddingtons. The battle is on. And there we go. There's an example of that improper annealing. It doesn't quite come through on the camera as well as it does on the eye, actually. There we go, that's about as well as you can see that. Yeah, something's been blocking that section of the coin, I guess, when the annealing's happened. So you get that red stripe running across it. There's another Benjamin. Not signed. And not from Bungleland. Of course, Bungle and Lady M stamped their ones. Keep an eye out for those as well. Again, one has been found out in the wild, I believe. In the wild. Another Benjamin. We've got a few to sign today. Four of those. There's a 2017. Another Taylor Peter Rabbit. All the common ones coming out to play today. We've just got 3 bags left. And there's another Benjamin jumping straight out. We'll grab you in a minute, sir. Ooh. Nearly went everywhere. There we go. Mr. Bunny. 5th one of those. Well guys, it's the penultimate bag, and in our last £2 hunt we were absolutely pulled out of the fire by the penultimate bag. So is our Olympic in here. Nope, but there's another Sherlock. 4 Sherlocks today. And 3 Paddington Tower. Lots of 2019 releases. So now we're down to hoping on the last bag luck. Getting fingers crossed, guys. Britannia. Another tower, wow. Go on, Team Cathedral. Wow, there's a better example of the annealing there. It's not really so red though, that one. So perhaps it's not that. Definitely something funky with the finishing process though. But nothing to write home about in that one. Well, it wasn't the best again, guys, was it really? We did get a new one for the book in a new date in the territory. And our only other keepers are a couple of 2016 releases in Team GB and the Battle of Hastings, but they're probably worth 60p if that. Not the best hunt. Thanks for tuning in though. I'll have another one soon. And we've got the second half of my friend Lee's coin collection that we were going through in our last video. That'll be coming up hopefully tomorrow. I did say that when I recorded the first one, and it's been a few days now, but I'm not working now tomorrow, or tonight, so I'll get that video done and out for you tomorrow for something to watch. And then we've got another 50p coin hunt over the weekend and a £2 coin hunt as well. So stay tuned for those. Hopefully we'll have better luck in them ones. Thanks a lot, guys. Take it easy. See ya.